Hi, Greg Lotko, SVP and General Manager of the Mainframe Division at Broadcom. I'm not a particularly big drinker, or honestly the trendiest person in the room, but I do enjoy a social drink from time to time. Lately, I've been wondering what all the fascination is with being a mixologist. What exactly is a mixologist? I thought it was bartending. Apparently, there's this whole world of new creative drinks out there, and innovation in drinking that the sophisticated crowd is calling craft cocktails. I'm a bit old school. If I have a drink, it's typically a classic. Take the margarita. The basic ingredients are tequila, Cointreau, lime, and just the right mix of added sweetener. Add ice, salt the rim, garnish with a fresh lime wedge, mix, pour. Yeah, that's a great drink. So mixing a drink, easy, right? All you need is a good recipe. Shopping for the ingredients is easy too. You can pretty much find them anywhere. Mixing an even better drink, that can be a bit more challenging. It comes down to great ingredients and how you mix them. Working with new ingredients, it's changing the game. It's all about continuous innovation. Can you guess where I'm going with this? Our world is IT, and innovation is absolutely critical to business. We drive digital transformation to create innovative services. Services that take customer experiences to another level. Services that win in the marketplace. They need to be unique and differentiated. They need to be trusted. They need to have integrity in every transaction made, whether it's banking, insurance, retail, government, you name it. The transaction is the elemental form of business. You can't afford an exchange or interaction that doesn't execute, and I mean reliably, all the time. If you don't, your standing with your customers will suffer, maybe irreparably. That's where the mainframe comes in. In today's world, with all the challenges and opportunities that are out there, the mainframe with new tools and services is a key ingredient to success. So let's talk about how mixology and mixing it up connects to the message for today. Why is an open strategy important for technology and business? I think we'd all agree it's absolutely critical. But let's dive a bit deeper into this and look at how open applies to both sides, business and tech. On the business side, there are many examples of putting parts together to deliver a new service or experience to your customers. Mixing the right parts, partnering for the ones you don't have, or creating just the ones you need, voila. With the right mix, you can disrupt an existing market or get a fast start into a new one. But remember, with an open approach, the barriers to entry are lower for everyone, you and your competitors. Take ride-sharing services, how they've redefined mobility with innovations that sprang from new open approaches like accessing Google Maps APIs and overlaying GPS data. Or Airbnb and Netflix and how they revolutionized their industries, raising the bar on customer expectations by orchestrating APIs from the community as well as private APIs. Or Capital One, PayPal, and others in finance who are using open source tools to deliver innovations like peer-to-peer payments. Now I can pay Joe directly for my share of those cocktails the other night, and there's a record in case he forgets. Likewise, logistics leaders are using open technologies to improve their customer experience by enabling them to print their own shipping labels. Their drivers are making fewer delivery errors as well. Innovation and disruption all comes down to being open and having the right tools for mixing, testing, iterating, and gaining the insights to get to market faster than competitors. Let's say you have 3 parts already in-house, but you need a 4th or a 5th. This is where you look to a partner or the community for assets that have proven successful. Here's an example of how this works in the mainframe community. Partner APIs are just like they sound, mainframe services made available to partners. When open, these APIs satisfy the needs of a broad range of applications. Take, for example, a mega retailer. They're publishing reusable technologies to empower their supply chain. One of their APIs enables their retailers to check inventory dynamically before serving up personalized recommendations. This ensures promoted items are actually in stock. Fully open APIs are available to anyone in the community. They're published without any expectation for how they'll be used. A great way to create new possibilities. Remember, Uber cashed in on this approach, literally, when they used open APIs to overlay Google Maps data with data from cars' GPSs to develop a ride-sharing app. Google probably never imagined this development, but because those maps were open, the data was used in a novel way, creating disruptive value. It's all about seeding innovation. Leveraging open and shared technology is inherent to the mainframe ecosystem and is driving excitement among innovators. Look, you approach this in steps. Start by opening up your infrastructure. You can create disruptive innovations on the mainframe by opening it up and using tools like Zoe and APIs. You can create the same culture of contribution, collaboration, and creativity. You fuel innovation, whether you're talking business logic or infrastructure processes. On the tech side of things, you need the right elements and you need to know how to mix them right. Think integration. But it's more than that. You need a mix of new tools plus the ones you already have. Think open source tools plus. We call this open first. Open first means going beyond working with open source tooling, beyond just exploiting those tools in isolation. It means making it easy to consume and automate mainframe services externally, whether through open APIs, SDKs, CLIs, or IDE interfaces. Open first means being highly transparent, opting for community solutions to problems versus proprietary ones. That's freedom of choice. Open first is the enabler of mainframe innovation. It's a mix that works for your developers across platforms and experience levels. Broadcom is breaking down industry silos in several community-focused ways. We're a founding member and contributor of more than half of the initial Zoe code base, and we continue to be very active in the community. We're opening up our own products and mainframe data with Zoe-compliant APIs. This enables deeper integrations and easier orchestration and automation of mainframe solutions. We're also embracing open IDE initiatives. Development and debugging tools follow open protocols required for popular IDEs like Visual Studio Code and cloud-native IDEs such as Eclipse Che, Red Hat Code-Ready Workspaces, and others. It's about being customer-centric. We're enabling customers to lead by embracing open. A large US insurer is deepening their investment in open source for mainframe. They're running Zoe with our support offering, Brightside, leveraging Jenkins and Endeavor, and using SonarQube for quality testing. And I don't mean they're just playing with it in test. They have more than 50 mainframe apps already in production out of nearly 300 that they're planning to onboard onto their Brightside Jenkins system. They're now saving significant time in deploying applications with mainframe as part of their CI/CD pipeline and speeding up troubleshooting. Sure, alternative approaches exist, but they also come with limitations and risk. There are degrees of open. There are those who are doing open and those who claim to be. Just providing APIs and point-to-point integrations, that's not open. Doing that and nothing more constrains innovation and results in vendor lock-in. Failing to take an open approach in your market segment puts you at risk. You can bet your competitors are embracing open and leveraging it to disrupt you. Open is all about communities and tools working together in a synchronous way. and the ecosystem becomes more valuable as participation increases. At Broadcom, we're investing significantly in open interfaces, not point-to-point, one-off integrations. We're excited about working with our clients on new innovations in areas like configuration management and software maintenance based on this open approach. One example is a large customer which hosts internal business applications. They're working with Zoe and extending Ansible-based configuration management to the mainframe. And there's so much more that can be done in this space. Just think about the possibility of, say, leveraging widely used open test frameworks to automate mainframe application testing. Listen, mainframe teams have a choice: the vendor-controlled or the open path. With commitment from the Open Mainframe Project and further investments from Broadcom, Rocket, IBM, and others, the opportunities for the mainframe will only expand. When it comes to innovating, the mainframe makes a great mixer. Mix open and cloud with your mainframe, you'll get far more strategic value. You've probably heard me say this before. I hate the term vendor. We're a partner. And partner means working together to advance your agenda. Reach out. We're happy to bring our mainframeologists to mix it up with you so you can adopt an open-first approach to deliver on your innovation imperatives. Now remember, I started this by saying I'm not a big drinker, nor am I the trendiest person in the room. But at least in this virtual world of today, I'm working on both of those. Here's to the 5-year anniversary of OMP and 2-year anniversary of Zoe. That's a good mix. Thank you, be safe, and be well.